Previously, the Audi revealed all it has to offer, but that was quickly eclipsed by a cloud of smoke. In this episode, the Audi comes close to the edge, I start to pay my respects, but there's one final judge, the compression test. It was a new day and a new lease of motivation.
I've just replaced the PCV system on my TT and it's still smoking.
I can understand how frustrating it is. There are a few key reasons: oil in the exhaust system from previous PCV failure. It could take several minutes to an hour of driving for the oil in the exhaust to fully burn off.
I'm trying to open the window in here. Why is it I feel like that window is going to be the biggest issue of all? My wife Louise just brought me out some Bourbon, so I'm pretty happy now. We've managed to get the car started. We've been able to move the car. There is a problem. We can't really take it on the road without an MOT.
But before we conquer that hurdle,
there's a very exciting project coming up, which is a BMW Z4, and that's a series I'm really excited to show you. It's the original Z4. It was once a show car, but something happened between then and where it is today, where it looks rather worse for wear. It's going to be some work to get that started. So if you'd like to hit the subscribe button, for free, you'll get a notification when that comes up, because it's going to be a banger. Literally. It's torrential rain now. Plan is to put this up on some ramps and we'll get to see what's causing the smoke.
the rain subsided, the sun came out, and it was time to get back to work.
We've got these ramp extenders because the car is so low that it would catch on the bumper as it goes up. I'm a bit nervous about this.
And despite zero visibility, my job was to now drive it up the ramp.
Do I have to go? I don't want to go over the ramp. Embarrassing. Oh, free. Going. Oh, thank God. I think that's done then. Well, I didn't do too badly at that, if I do say so myself. Hello. I have to take health and safety very seriously. One of my least favourite things to do is lie underneath a car.
And with nothing obvious to see under the car, the only option was to leave it idling on the driveway in the hope some of the oil would potentially burn off from the exhaust.
I'm having a terrible time.
And yet, although this was all meant to be a hobby, the disappointment when there was not one single bit of improvement was all too real.
Sorry.
This was becoming a nightmare.
The immobiliser keeps flashing. It says safe mode on this again. Oh, there's a whole load of fag ends in here. I don't know why, but the boot just opened when I did that. That's loose. Window still doesn't work.
And as you can probably tell, my patience was wearing thin.
Carbon monoxide.
But the last thing I wanted to do was give up.
It's my iCarsoft scanner, Diagnostics. And I was so optimistic. Vehicle selection, R8, I wish. Okay, TT. What is that now? Exclamate service, yeah, oil level. Oil level? Temperature? Oh, I can't breathe in here. I need to open that. I reckon it's head gasket. I've got to turn that off. System 2 lean. Oxygen lambda sensor B1 S2.
Well, I now had a new comprehensive to-do list, but it didn't mean that these would fix the smoke. So before we get onto those bits and do a compression test of the engine to rule out engine problems, I think it's time for a little break. If there's one consolation, it's that this ray of sunshine can brighten any mood.
What car are we in? Absolutely brilliant.
No, we haven't suddenly given up and become a gardening show.
My son Jacob grabbed the exact socket from my toolkit that I need and literally just threw it in the pond. My wife said it was around here. No. Got a fishy, look. Oh, stinks. Yes! Oh. I thought I was never going to see that again. and I've got it. I'd love to get this car sorted so we can go on that road trip. I'm imagining it now. Scenic route, the great food that we can try. It will be incredible. But if there's a problem with the engine on this car and I do the compression test, there's a chance it wouldn't be economically viable to repair and it might end up just getting scrapped for parts. And I need to know that.
So, back to the Audi.
The plan, we've covered all of the camera equipment in tea towels and carrier bags. Do you know the most common form of owl in the UK? It's the teat. The tea towel.
Oh dear.
It's been quite sunny and dry today, and when the rain first hits the ground, it does give off that rather nice fragrance. Test today is the compression test. That will enable us to determine whether there is an issue with the head gasket, whether one of the valves is burnt out, or if there's another issue, perhaps even with the bottom end of the engine. So it's quite nerve-wracking doing it. I did do a car recently. Tip of the spark plug broke off and the valve hit up against the edge. It left a hole in the valve. If you can imagine metal sealing on metal inside an engine holding compression, if there's a hole in the side of the valve, that compression just goes. So when I did the test, first one was fine. I thought, okay, excellent. Got to the third one, nothing, no compression whatsoever. So I have here my handy compression tester. Bring it up to the camera. I'm going to strip this all down, get the spark plugs out. I've got my cup of tea. It's customary to have 2 cups of tea when you work on an Audi TT. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. So now we just have to remove the spark plugs. You can see the first one I've removed is very clean. Next one, it's got to go in place where the spark plug was. You need to be looking at anything above 125 PSI. Yes! So we put that tube neatly down there into the spark plug well. Then this part goes on there. Go on there, damn you. Oh, bloody thing. This isn't actually a how-to video on how to do this. We can crank the engine now, and then we'll know the compression in this cylinder. Perfect, excellent. It's about 160 PSI. Next one. Oh, what's it gonna say? Actually, it's about 140. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. 2 more to go. I'm almost nervous to look here. Yes, look, 150. The last one, and then we'll know whether it's the engine or whether it's likely the turbo. Right, let's let this out. It scares me, that. 3 have gone well, but now I'm on the 4th one. It comes down to this. Let's turn it over. I haven't looked yet. Oh, come on, I've got to look now. I don't even want to look at this. Yes, 160. Oh, fantastic. This car has passed the compression test. That is such a relief. Go as far as to say we can get this all bolted back together now. Hello. Doo-doo-doo. Oh,
And after a not small amount of time putting everything back together,
I am an idiot. I put it all back together without any spark plugs in it. That's good then. I'm gonna go for a little walk now. Oh, come on. How do I do that? What a pillock. Oh, I can't believe this. Right. Good. Yeah, it's taut. Yep. Good. Let's get this back together. Let's get it together, yeah. We'll see. Can we edit this bit out?
I can't make any promises.
Let's see if it's still smoking. Somebody stop
despite the minor hiccup, at least we now know it's likely the turbo and that the engine is all good. So remember to click like and subscribe so as not to miss out on episode 5 where I have the ordeal of removing the turbo.
You got food all over your face, mister.
A car is so much more than a collection of parts. It's our memories, our history, a testament to humanity's boundless creativity. Once assembled, those pieces of metal become something incredible, a companion that shields you from the storm. a silent witness to the journey of your life. They aren't just machines, they carry a presence, a unique scent that clings like a memory, a voice in the hum of their engine, each one possessing quirks as endearing as an old friend's laugh. And like anything with a spirit, neglect can dim their light, make them falter, and feel as though they're ready to surrender. But with a little care, a little love, their engines will roar with life, steady and strong, a quiet promise to carry you forward, mile after mile, until the very end.